Hi, and welcome to another episode of Flemings Forum. My name is Sean Fleming. I'm the assistant principal at Nauset Regional High School. And today we are blessed with some spring athletes. And without further ado, I'd like to introduce them. Actually, I'm going to have them introduce themselves, tell you what grade they're in and what town they're from and what sport they're playing this spring. Why don't we start down the end with Dan Kelly?
My name's Dan Kelly. I'm a senior, and I live in Wellfleet, and I do sailing.
My name's Jacob Hirschberger from Barnstable, and I'm playing lacrosse.
I'm Hayley Navarro. I'm from Dennis. I'm a senior, and I'm playing tennis.
I'm Hannah Bryant. I'm a senior from Eastham, and I'm playing lacrosse.
I'm Paul Prue. I'm a senior from Dennis, and I'm a baseball player.
Excellent. Thanks, guys. Jacob, you're the only junior. You forgot to say that, but we have you here for a reason. What these guys girls and guys talk about today, you have to bring back to next year. Okay. Mm-hmm. So you're gonna be responsible for some stuff.
Gotta carry the torch.
Absolutely. I'm gonna start with Dan Kelly. Dan, senior.
Senior, yep.
Yeah. You have a little bit to do with this program. Right?
I do, yeah.
Okay. We're going to get into that a little bit later. Talk about the sailing program. You got some new boats this year?
Yeah, so we got 4 new boats. It was from a grant from the Cape Cod Foundation. It was written by Sam Spiegel. And they've been great out in the water. It's been really fun to have something new because all the other boats were at least 10 years old.
Right. Weather? Has the weather been okay?
The weather's been okay this year, and we started you out when the wind's much higher, which has been an interesting experience, but
Right.
Definitely really fun.
Right. And how's the team competing?
We're doing much better than last year. I think we have like a 7-5 record, something like that, around that, give or take a few. And we have our final regatta tomorrow against Pope John Paul.
Awesome. Mr. Hirschberger, here we go.
Yeah.
Boys lacrosse, what's going on there?
Yeah, we've had a pretty rough year. Had a lot of injuries. Guys missing for some stuff. So it's been kind of rough. We're a pretty young team right now. A lot of freshmen who are really good and actually some of our best players. So we're a young team trying to find ourselves right now. We've been in some close games and just been struggling to finish off those games. And
So you're looking forward to your senior year?
Yep. Well, we're looking forward. We're thinking we're going to get even more young kids coming up in 8th grade right now. So we're thinking it's going to be a good future for Nauset lacrosse.
Great. Love it. Hayley. Hayley and I go way back.
Yeah.
We do. Back in the middle school in Harwich. Hayley is a tennis player.
Yes.
Talk about tennis. You guys are doing all right this year?
Yeah, we're doing pretty good this year. We just recently, last week, beat Barnstable for the first time ever in Nauset girls tennis history. So that was pretty big for us. And I think our record as of now is 9-5 or something like that. We have our last 2 games this week, and then we should be going off to playoffs next week probably.
Excellent. Tell the folks you guys have brand new tennis courts here at the high school.
Yes.
They're great to look at. I've walked on
They're
them.
amazing, yeah.
All right. You played in Orleans. Much better than playing in the town courts in Orleans?
Yes, because at Orleans, we played at the middle school and the elementary school. So the singles were at the elementary school and the doubles were at the middle school, so we weren't all together. So we had one coach at the elementary school and the other at the middle school. And so now we can all be together and all watch each other play. And it's a lot more
a team.
Yeah.
That's great because you want to be together.
Yeah. And now a lot more people come to the games too because it's at the school. Not a lot of people ventured all the way out there to see us play.
Absolutely. Hannah Bryant, we're going to talk girls lacrosse now, Mr. Hirschberg. A little different over with the girls lacrosse team?
Yeah, compared to boys lacrosse, I'd say it's a little different with the season so far this year.
Not every team can be successful.
Yep.
But what do we got going over there?
It was definitely, in the beginning, since we lost quite a few seniors last year, it was a different dynamic getting used to, and a lot of us had never really played together on a team, on varsity together, so that was a lot of getting used to. But we've had a pretty good season. We're off to tournament next week, and we just had our last in-season game yesterday against Martha's Vineyard. Took a rough loss against them, but hopefully we'll turn around for tournament. And Yeah.
Coach Stevens, better have you guys ready.
Yeah, got one more week of practice, and then we're off.
Paul Prue, another returnee onto my show, and
Oh,
you know
yes.
Hannah has blessed us with the show before also. But Paul, talk about your boys' baseball team.
Well, we're doing pretty well this year. We're 12-6 right now. Just came off a big win versus DY yesterday. Mike Doherty threw very well against them. And so with winning yesterday, we're in the championship of the ACL Showdown, which will be Thursday in Falmouth if anybody would like to go.
Nice. That's right around the corner from us.
Yeah, and then
Right down the road.
right down the road. And then soon enough, we'll be in the playoffs. That'll begin about next week. So just coming with the same mentality as last year, just hoping to get that state championship once again.
Talk about your last start there. You had a good one, didn't you?
Pretty solid start, I'd say.
I know you like to talk about it, so let's hear it.
Oh, hate it. But no, it was a good start. Great defense behind me. Probably the best 9 defenders in the state, I'd say. Just very good
Jake,
team
you
win.
hearing this?
Yeah.
Good team win.
Yeah, the baseball team's doing real well.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying. No, he had a good defense behind him.
Hey,
you know?
my defense is doing pretty well. I mean, like, I'm on defense, so I think we do pretty well.
I was gonna say, aren't you defense?
Yeah, I mean, so we're doing pretty well. You know, problem is finishing. We haven't let up too many goals. It's just a matter of.
How about the
Yeah.
strikeouts, Paul?
Only 7 the other day, but I gave up 3 walks, so
Okay,
that was pretty tough.
that's all right.
But other than that, no, solid, huge team win. Definitely much needed. Then we haven't lost to Barnesville in 4 years, so there's a lot of pressure going into that game. So
It's a good game.
very good game.
Yeah.
Very very good team.
Yep. Dan, this is Dan hasn't been on the show before,
Right.
but Dan's been part of the show, every show,
Correct.
along with these guys out there, and there's tears in your eyes out there. I know, I can see it. Yep,
Yeah,
Silas.
especially
is-
Silas.
Yeah, Silas has a tear because he's gonna miss you. You know, you're gonna miss him.
Yeah.
And tell everybody what you do around here, Director Dan.
What do I do? So I direct most of the shows in the studio. So Flemings Forum and We the Students, and I've done that since freshman year. So you call the camera shots and make sure everybody looks good.
Looking good. And Mr. Hirschberger's been on We the Students.
We the Students.
We the Students with Mr. McNamara, right? And some tough topics there. All right. So, what other sports do you play, Jake?
I play football and hockey.
Okay.
Oh,
Haley,
so-
did you play any other sports? Just tennis?
No, just tennis,
You're a
yeah.
tennis. You played some sports. I saw you at the awards the other night. Would you?
Yep. Cross country, and I played hockey this year.
Nice. Paul.
Just baseball.
Solo
Sadly.
sport. Yeah, no, that's all right. You know, you
Single
do all
sport
right
out
with
there.
it.
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah, you're doing fine. Summer plans. What do you got going this summer?
Hopefully be at the beach a lot. I'm working in
Work?
the mornings. A lot of work in the mornings. I'm going to work at be a camp counselor, the program in Dennis. So I'm very excited for that. I'm also a waiter at a restaurant, so
Nice.
some good money this summer. Definitely going off to college next year.
You're gonna need money in college. Trust me, Jake.
Yeah,
you're with
yeah,
me
yeah,
next year.
yeah.
Man. You guys,
We're gonna have a great time.
you need. Yeah. Oh, I know we are. But get your money.
Absolutely.
Your mom and dad doesn't. They don't want to be flipping the bill for everything.
No, they do enough for me, so
Yeah,
that's the
of
least I
course
can
they
do.
do. Good people.
Thank you.
Hannah Bryant. What are you doing this summer?
This summer, I am doing a lot of babysitting, and I work for this lady who kind of just like her personal assistant, do errands and stuff for her and help her with lobster bakes that she does. So I will be doing that for work and just enjoying the summer before going off to school.
Save the money. Hannah, where are you working?
I'm working at the breakfast room in Dennis. I'm
Oh.
a waitress there. I have been working there for like 5 years.
So they love you there.
Yeah,
Good. Good. You need your money.
yeah.
Dan, what are you doing? Are you doing something up there with airplanes or anything?
I'll fly this summer and go different places. But I've been at the Dolphin Fleet for 5 years, the whale watch up in Provincetown.
Nice. Dan, tell the folks about your flying. Not many. How many other students at Nauset are flying around?
I know there's one sophomore.
Nice. So, what are you, a pilot?
Yeah, so I have my private pilot license. I got that this past winter. I started when I was 11, and on my 16th birthday, or a few days after, because it's in February and we had a blizzard, I had my first solo flight, and that was when I did 3 landings around the traffic pattern in Provincetown. And then I finished up this winter in Chatham, and I took my test and I can
The rest is
fly
history.
around. Yeah.
All right. Do you want to pursue that?
Yeah, that's my goal. I want to
You're going to school,
Bridgewater for their aviation program.
right? Because they have that.
They're down in New Bedford, and
Whatever,
they have
what's that thing called where you get in there and it's a flight simulator or whatever?
they have a few simulators. I think
Yeah.
they're working on getting some more too. And they have, I think, 9 or 10 airplanes.
So someday we're going to get on a plane and Dan's going to be the guy in the uniform up front, you know? Oh, I can't wait. You know? Dan's going to be doing it. All right. So we got high school coming to an end for 4 out of 5 of you. I already kind of prepped Paul on this one. Favorite class?
Favorite class? I'd have to say AP Psychology. Definitely very interactive. Any juniors or underclassmen out there, I'd definitely suggest to take it. But I have to say my favorite teacher was Mrs. Simpson, AP Biology this year. Just very focused on me a lot, like helped me through the class, and just awesome lady.
I got the opportunity to go in there a couple times. Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah,
you
you
were in there
guys
very
are-
often.
Yeah, you guys are good. You know, who's favorite class, favorite teacher?
Favorite class, just this year or all 4 years?
Any year.
Well, my favorite class out of all 4 years in my high school was anatomy and physiology. That was probably the class I enjoyed the most. But this year I really enjoyed honors pre-calculus with Mrs. Blasio. She's definitely my favorite. She's
Excellent.
great.
She certainly
learn
is.
a lot. She's a great teacher.
Great. Haley, how about you?
Well, for favorite teacher, I'd have to say Miss King last year. AP English was my favorite teacher. But my favorite class probably this year was creative writing with Mr. Donovan.
Oh,
Very good class.
Mr. Donovan, he is,
He's good.
Yes, he certainly is. Jacob. You
Well,
know, some of
not
your
done
teach-
yet.
Some of your
so,
teachers
yeah.
might hear this.
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
you
So
know.
I have to live with this one.
Yeah.
But I'd probably say Mr. Mack in AP Government, favorite class and probably favorite teacher. Really fun guy, makes you enjoy the subject.
You watch
Well-
TV now and you know everything about the government and how it works.
I'm pretty involved in it.
Yeah.
I'm in an internship right now for a state senator. So
Which one?
Sheila Lyons
Nice.
running for state senator right
Yeah,
now. So-
good. Perfect. Is that something you want to pursue in college?
Maybe. I'm thinking
Yeah.
about it.
Sure. Dan, how about you?
Uh,
You don't have to say Mrs. McCully. I mean,
I mean, I shouldn't. I've taken 10 video classes, so I think it's a lot. I think my favorite class is definitely video, Miss McCauley, and then in terms of like academics, I think I'll go with Paul with AP Psych. It's a really fun class.
2 for AP Psych.
Yeah.
We'll have to tell
Miss
Miss
Cobalt for the
Yeah,
win.
we're gonna have to let her know. Excellent. All right, we got the prom coming up. We got a lot coming up. All right. Tell the folks about what's coming up. Like you have senior week, you have exams and all that. So right now it is the 25th. All right, and you already, you already had a skip day, which is not approved by the school. Okay, but it took place. It's a ritual, I guess that everybody does.
Did you do it in high school, Mr. Fleming?
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
We did it at Nauset back in 1986. But you know what? It rained that day, and apparently you guys had a nice day.
We had a really
Beautiful
nice
day.
day.
Yeah, that was nice, wonderful. We were Jacob and I were here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Studying
Oh,
hard.
same.
So were we.
Oh, you got it.
Sport. Now these dedicated
Yeah.
students,
Yeah.
you know, you had sailing that day.
No, well, we had practice, but I didn't go. I went to the beach in the morning, and then I went flying to Newport.
Oh.
Yeah, and I like
Wow.
going down that coast there. I took, let's see, who did I take? Do you guys know Allison Bellarosa,
Sure.
Carlos Sandeo, and Alex Cooper?
Cool.
So you guys
Fun.
went for a
We
plane
just went
ride.
for a plane ride, and then we
That's
flew over the
awesome.
beach where everybody was on the way back.
Did they know that you were flying by?
I think a few kids did.
That
That's
is
awesome.
All right, now that
jealous.
that's all right. I mean, that is almost educational. Right?
Yeah.
Did
My
you
future.
teach them anything?
Did I teach them? Maybe.
You might-
maybe.
yeah.
I must
Yeah,
have.
checking, air traffic control and
Yes.
stuff. This is Dan coming through. All right, cool. All right, so that's nice.
Yeah.
All right, so coming up, exams next week.
Yep.
You
Yes.
guys are ready? Jacob's, he's just plowing through his,
Got a couple
junior
more weeks
stuff.
before
Yeah.
my exams.
All right, and then senior week, you got a lot going on. Well, you got underclassmen awards next Tuesday.
Didn't even know that.
Fine and Applied Arts. Fine and Applied Arts is coming up
That's
tonight
tonight,
and tomorrow
yeah.
night. So we have that going on. We got a lot. And then next week are exams, senior exams. Then senior week, you got, what do you have? The beach? Talk about it.
We have the Beachcomber on a Wednesday night. We have prom coming up. That's June 6th. We have a senior spring sports awards night.
Yeah.
Well, for the whole school actually.
Right.
We also have graduation, which is the final send-off, June 12th, which we have that night a cruise, kind of to keep everybody safe and kind of like one final send-off before we all go. our
Project
separate ways.
graduation. Yeah.
Yes.
Tell them about Hannah. Why don't you tell your mom is part of the crew putting that together.
Yeah, so basically after graduation on Sunday at like 7 p.m. that night, we all get on buses and head to the Boston Harbor where we get on a cruise, and that just goes until like 2 or 3 in the morning, something like that. And then there's just a bunch of activities and dancing and stuff like that on the cruise, and then everyone comes back. But yeah, it's main goal.
Everybody comes back safe.
Yeah, everyone. Yeah, the main goal is just to keep everyone safe after graduation.
Good.
Yeah.
And then go back to that Beachcomber, Paul.
Yes.
People at home are probably saying they're going to the Beachcomber. I mean, it's it's a restaurant and a bar, but that night it'll be a restaurant. You guys get your yearbooks that night, right?
Yes, everybody will be signing yearbooks. We'll be sitting around having some nice food, kind of just mingling, talking to everybody about their future, just like meeting people you didn't really get to talk to in high school, and seeing some final friends who are going off to do summer internships or anything like that are going away.
That's excellent. Dan, you going to go to that, or are you going to be flying by? Or
Oh, I'll land in the parking lot. About 5 of them.
all right, that's great. So, all right, I know you guys, honor society, school council, all that stuff, student council. Going forward, you guys have started some good stuff here. Anything that you want Jacob to take back to the people? Because he's taking
I'll
notes.
let everyone know.
He's going to let everybody know.
Spread the word.
Exactly. Is there anything we need to continue, or do you want to see continue, or do you want to see change here? I mean, I know they're putting in some new, the courtyard's getting redone. That's on our end.
Oh, it is?
Oh, that it is?
Yeah, they were
I
there.
This
didn't know
summer?
that. What are they doing?
It's been planned by the school district. It's been in the capital plan or whatever for money. You know how it's uneven out there in the courtyard. It's dangerous.
Yeah.
You see, poor freshmen that don't know the curve. You hit one of those and you're going down. You don't want to fall down. So they're going to replace all that. They're doing it in sections. And so this summer we're doing that main section. So
Are they putting down like a different type of like flooring or something? Like
I think Mr. Conrad was here with some contractors looking at it today, making sure how it's going to go. But I would assume it's going to be pretty nice because it's dangerous, embarrassing too if you fall down.
yeah.
I've done it a few times.
Yeah, I mean, you see Jacob Hirschberger fall down. I mean, it might get
I'm normally so graceful.
That's when you know.
Yeah, exactly. So we're going to fix that. But what do you guys think? What would you like to see? Because Jacob and I are here. We're here for you.
We're
What do you guys
basically in
want
charge.
to? What would you like to see in the next couple of years, changed or better? The attendance policy, anything like that? Because I was at an attendance meeting yesterday, as a matter of fact, and there's some things for improvement. But
Yeah, I think like in Nauset's future, one of the most important things that should be carried out is definitely volunteering and community service projects.
the whole Nauset wins type thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like that day was really cool just for the Nauset schools just to get together and kind of divide and conquer and just go out into the community and do just like any random projects for people. And then afterwards you just like, it feels good to know that you've helped either the environment or an individual or just a place here. And I think that's really important for building the community.
You guys touch on this. It's true. We're going to make that bigger. Mr. Schiffner and Mr. Sherman are
Yeah.
already planning more and more.
Yeah, they're
Yeah, I
doing a
think
very
that's
good
great.
job.
Yeah. And you know what? I think you were talking, getting more of the Nauset community involved. We should get I know, Jacob, you had a conflict that day. You couldn't go.
Yeah, we actually had a lacrosse game that
Yes.
day in Plymouth, which was unfortunate because we had all signed up,
Yep.
only to realize once it got closer that the dates were going to conflict.
Right. So the whole idea is to get us all involved. Don't you think we can get elementary school kids? They could do some stuff.
Yeah, I
They
think that'd
could,
be
yeah.
great.
You know, they could do.
Like hold tools and stuff like that,
Yeah.
and like just like smaller jobs. They probably enjoy being around the older kids too.
Yeah.
Right, and where I went was Cornhill and Truro. We had 8th graders and juniors, and we all were together, and it was great. I mean, I had a blast up there cleaning the beaches. So I think it's going to grow. I think they're going to try to do 2 Nauset wins a year.
I think that part about like mixing in like high schoolers and elementary kids are also really important because it's like we're kind of like the role models for them, and they look up to us and seeing, oh, these people are doing like community service projects, and then they'll continue and carry that on, which I think is important.
Absolutely, and I think that don't really separate them
Yeah.
in the little kids over here, big kids over. Get them
Yeah.
all together. Like we cleaned some houses in Eastham.
Yep.
They could help. It's just leaves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Weeding gardens and stuff. Oh gosh, you can do it. We've been all doing it since we were kids. But yeah, I forgot to touch on the prom. How did you get your dates? How do you ask your date? Are there any funky ways you ask your date? I mean, Dan, give me an example. I mean,
Well, I took my girlfriend flying, and
here we go.
oh well, here we go flying
This
again.
is
And
awesome.
I had my friends up in Provincetown write prom on the beach, and I flew over. So that was my
awesome.
promposal.
Top of that one.
Yeah,
Jeez.
no one
Well,
can no one can top that.
Yes. No.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, a big yes. Oh, yeah. That would have been pretty embarrassing.
I know,
Yeah,
I'm like, I'm
the-
disappointed, you know.
The ride home.
Yeah.
It would have been a quiet landing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and when we go to we're going down to your neighborhood in Harwich. Are you still living in Harwich?
Dennis.
Dennis, yeah,
but
see.
close enough.
Yeah. Now, how are we going to get to the proms? We go in cars now. We went in limousines. Do you still do that? Is that something you do?
Some people do. It depends
Some
on
people?
what you
Yeah.
want to do.
Well,
yeah, it's expensive.
yeah. I think specifically like our group, which Jacob and his date will be with us. We're taking 2 party buses.
Hannah, who are you going with?
I'm going with Paul Proof right over here.
That's wonderful. The people want to know who you're going with.
Yeah.
And can you share?
Me? Yeah, I got asked by Savannah Thomas.
Nice.
She made a sign, which was really cool. It
Yeah.
said, will you tackle prom with me? Had a goalpost and footballs.
Oh, did it
was
say
really
number
cool.
44?
I forget if it did.
should.
I probably
Great
didn't,
number.
but yeah, it's a great number.
Yeah, I know. Oh, Hayley, are you going? I know you're
Yes,
going.
I'm going. I'm going with my boyfriend. He's a junior. I haven't decided if I'm asking him yet or not. Kind of a little late,
Folks,
but
this is a
Gotta get on that. Hannah.
yeah, I know. No.
All right, well, this doesn't come out for a few days. She's got a few days
Yeah.
to work on this. Oh, excellent, Hayley. That's
Yeah.
that's a little gossip that we got early. Dress colors, tuxedos. What do you get?
Yeah.
Do you still go tux or you go tie?
Always tux. I'll be wearing a gray tux with a bow tie this year.
Nice.
Yeah, definitely wanted to go
Yeah,
bow
right.
tie.
What?
What are you wearing? What
Oh,
color?
I'm wearing like a
Versace or I mean, what are you?
not quite. It's like a charcoal / like not navy blue, but like slate blue.
I'll check it out. I'll be
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, you'll see it.
I'm wearing the
Save me a
Steal the
dance.
show.
I'm wearing the Ruffles 1974 version. I think
Oh,
Mr. Kenyon is
nice.
too.
Nice.
Mine's gonna be lime green. His is gonna be pink.
Oh God.
Perfect.
That'll
time.
I think
Okay.
it's gonna. We're gonna look good. Yeah. What color are you going with?
I have a black dress with like sequins on the top, so Drew's just gonna wear like a traditional black
Drew?
tux.
We're going to Drew again, guys. Drew's going?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were.
He's going, but
just
I just
doesn't
haven't
know if
asked.
he's
I haven't like officially asked him, but like it's obvious that we're going.
He's got to get his. He's got to get the limo maybe, or maybe even a.
No, we're just going in the car with like a couple other people,
Okay.
because we live like 10 minutes
What about a
from
tuxedo
Witchmere.
for him?
Yeah, he's just gonna wear like a black tux.
Okay, all right. What are you going with? Pierre Cardin or something? Jacob?
Oh, me. I'm just wearing it's a Calvin Klein tux.
Big deal.
So
Big
sweet.
deal.
Yeah, it was the
Jacob.
cheapest one they had.
Do you guys still go down to Orleans at Watson's?
I went to a Men's Warehouse.
Yeah, I went to Men's
Likewise.
Warehouse.
Oh,
Yeah, I
yeah.
think
Men's
I
Warehouse.
Calvin
Right.
Klein.
Yeah, they they tried to tell me like someone that was like 260.
I think they
for a night.
upselled
Yeah.
me a lot.
Yeah, I was
but
like, what
Good
the hell?
question for everybody at
Yeah,
home,
it's
because
insane.
I can remember it was about $65. What's it?
Yeah, like
Not-
the one they wanted me to buy was like 260 for the night, and I was like, that's so expensive. And then the one I got, I think it was like 200.
Yeah,
Yeah,
mine was
200.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad.
Whoa. That worth. I mean,
Not
Just
a cheap
as much
night.
as a dress.
Yeah, we don't
Right.
get to keep it.
Yeah. True.
Yeah.
there's some questions. Huh?
Yeah.
I got to look into the tuxedo business. That is great. All right. So we went over a lot today. Anything you want to share with the folks at home or the kids at home that are going to watch it? Because every kid at Nauset loves the show. I know that. I mean, Dan. They talk about it a lot.
They really do.
They're all
yeah,
over
they
it.
love it.
We can start a ad program next year to get all the freshmen and advisors to watch it. You know.
Good idea.
Yes, yes.
That'd be
Do you
good.
here's a question. Do you think I need a sidekick here? A student possibly.
I think
You know,
you're
like-
doing good by yourself.
you're
Oh, by
Yeah.
myself, yeah.
Yeah, you're a one-man show.
I mean, it is
You are
Flemings
the
Forum,
show.
so.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
Flemings
That'd be
Forum.
cool. We should have like a TV somewhere in the courtyard or in some building and just
Yeah,
have
it's
Flemings
playing.
Forum be playing like
Constantly.
all day.
On a loop. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I think maybe we can in the future, maybe think about getting it on not only Lower Cape TV, but I
Yeah, put it on Netflix. I'd watch it. Binge watch. I'd binge
You know-
watch it.
It's on YouTube.
House
now.
of Cards.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
about to. You finished yet?
No, not done just yet.
I'm done with that show. It's a good show.
I know it is getting pretty good. I'm
Season 3 was kind of like
Yeah, I'm
are
on
we
episode-
season 3 now, or is it season 4?
4.
4.
4 was good. Whatever.
I'm on
the
episode
last one.
10.
And
Yes.
so we're pretty close then.
No, it's really good. You watch it, Paul?
No, sadly.
All right, in your free time, which
Yeah,
you don't
let's
have a
just
lot of,
start
you
it
No,
got to
yeah.
go with it. All right,
I'll do
so
it.
best of luck, you four. Jacob and I are
Thank
going to do
you.
our best next year to
Yep.
carry on and keep everything going that you guys want at Nauset, and then you guys will come back at alumni weekend and homecoming, all that fun stuff. And
And all the seniors can keep up on Flemings Forum on YouTube.
Oh,
we
yep.
can all,
absolutely,
Yeah.
yeah, you
Keeping-
guys are
keeping
going to
up
be
with
all
Flemings
over the
Forum.
all
Yeah.
over the
all, we
world.
can keep watching all of our favorite Nauset shows on YouTube.
Mrs. McCulley's going to be so happy with you, Dan. All right, I appreciate your time, and I know it's 75 degrees and sunny out there. We're going to go back to the courtyard and enjoy. It's lunchtime. Thank you
Best time of
for
the day.
another great show and a great season. We may be back for maybe a special wrap up
Yeah, that would work. Yeah.
program before the summer with Dan Kelly because he loves directing the show. All right, congratulations, you guys, on your
Thank you.
graduation, and Jacob and I will continue. Have a great weekend, everybody.